Hey everybody, how's everybody doing? Vinyl Spin coming at you here on a beautiful September 2nd, 2015 day. Sun's filtering into the Vinyl Spin archives here. Just glorious. It's about 6:59 p.m. Beautiful day today, temperatures in the 90s, yeah. Well, this video is a thread response to Gary Cosmic Pickle. Gary's the jazz guy in the vinyl community. If you haven't seen his videos and you like jazz music, check out his channel. He's an absolute encyclopedia of knowledge. Watching one of his videos is like watching a documentary. Very educational, very knowledgeable guy. Very detailed on whatever artist or album he's discussing in his videos. Great videos. Check him out. Well, Gary put out a thread recently, a couple days ago, I think. Finally getting a chance to get to it, Gary. But it was on obscure artists. He showed a very obscure artist that I had never heard of, a jazz artist. And the first artist that popped into my mind, don't know why, but I went with the first thing that popped into my head, Gary. And it's, for me, an obscure group. I've only seen one album in the record racks in my life, ever. Digging through records for 35, 40 years now in the wild. Never, and I don't see much on the internet either. But they're a psychedelic group. They are a Dutch group from Holland, transplanted into London, England in the mid-60s. Their music, I guess you could I would describe as a blend of psychedelia, English folk, and rhythm and blues with an experimental mood to it. It's light, sunny, has a naive quality about it, very cheery. And the name of the group is The Fool. That's the title of the album as well. It was recorded in 1968 and released on Mercury Records here in the United States in early '69. The songs are Fly, Voice on the Wind, Rainbow Man, Cry for Me, No One Will Ever Know, and then on side 2, Reincarnation, Hello Little Sister, Keep on Pushing, Inside Your Mind, and Lay It Down. Has a beautiful unipack gatefold cover here. Just beautiful artwork. Yeah, all the members of the group were artists, and when they went to London in the mid-60s, they quickly opened up a little shop, and the shop sold furniture and posters and all kinds of clothing. And one of their earliest customers was John Lennon, and Simon, one of the guys in the group, said that, and that this is a quote, he said John Lennon came in there one day shopping and he said that this is a place I'd like to live. And their music is just, you know, very, very unique. It's in all the music in my collection of all the psychedelia, this is a standout album. There's really nothing that sounds like it. That's why I like it. It's very special to me. And here's the album cover. Has a beautiful custom cover there. And I made me a little list here, kind of a cheat sheet. I can't remember all the details. The gals were Marichki, Kuyer, and Josje Liger. And they were clothing designers. They designed clothing for Patty Boyd Harrison, George Harrison's first wife. Marichki and her husband Simon, or Simon, joined up with Josje and their friend Barry Finch and became collectively known as The Fool, and their music exemplifies the hippie ethic of the 60s. The Fool did posters for Brian Epstein's Seville Theater. They decorated and designed, painted up Lennon's piano, John Lennon's Rolls Royce, and painted the exterior of the Apple Records building over in England there. It was years later it was repainted at the behest of the residents. Probably too gaudy. Let's see here. They flourished at the height of flower power as artists. They did the Hollies Evolution album cover, the Moves debut album cover, and culminated with the incredible string band's 5,000 Spirits on the Layers of the Onion album. Their music is reminiscent of George Harrison's Wonderwall music and has English folk elements with bagpipes. It's naive, folksy, charming psychedelia. Contains electronic effects, piano, banjos, deep organ, bagpipes, seashore sound effects, trumpet, and sax. Imagine old English church hymns blended with blues, boogie, and rock. This album dates to the early days of progressive rock, but prefigures it in its adventurous and wide-ranging musicality. In the early 70s, Simon and Marichki came to America and made an album for A&M Records called Son of America on A&M Records SP 4309. Graham Nash was the producer of that album, with Booker T of Booker T and the MGs on organ. But the album was rather pedestrian and ordinary. And that's a little bit about that group. Gary, I'm wearing blue. Did you notice that? Yeah. An homage to your love of the color blue. And not only that, but in the background there, don't want to get it too loud here, but this is Ralph Towner, Solstice. Look at that beautiful blue picture there. Yes, this is an ECM record I recently found up in Kansas City. I'll take the cover off here so it's not a glare. Yeah, isn't that nice? Yeah, I really like this album. So there you have it, Gary. There's my thread to obscure albums. Hope you enjoyed. Take it easy. Talk to you later.